I'm now joined by Shameel Joosub, who is CEO of Vodacom, and he's on the line now to talk about their Neotel bid. Good afternoon to you, Shameel. Give us the state of play and remind us what this bid is about and what its effect you expect to be.
Good afternoon, David. Thank you for the opportunity. Well, I think where we are currently with the deal is that effectively it's before the Competition Commission and the regulator ICASA for approval of the deal. The deal was a 7 billion rand deal where Vodacom acquires Neotel, and effectively that then gives us the ability to go and play in the fixed space. And Vodacom's constantly looking for new growth opportunities. So we see the fixed penetration being under 7% in South Africa, with developed economies at more than 75%. As a great opportunity. So what we'd like to do is to roll out fiber to the home and fiber to the business in a bigger way, and effectively over the next couple of years roll out about 1 million connections. So connect about 1 million businesses and households. And so and I think it's because of the explosion of data, it's a much needed initiative for the country, if you like. And I think the reality with Neotel is that it realized that it needs a massive amount of investment to be able to excel. And after the process, effectively Vodacom wants to capitalize Neotel properly and capture that opportunity.
Well, it certainly sounds like there are potential synergies. With me in the studio is Dobek Pater, Shameel. He is the MD of Africa Analysis. Welcome to the studio, Dobek.
Thank you very much.
You have a question for Shameel?
Yes, Shameel, hi, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
All the best for the new year. The question I'd like to pose is whether there is a medium to long-term strategy of Vodacom's to fully integrate Neotel into Vodacom structures, or are the two entities going to continue operating as separate organizations in the market? And when you speak, for instance, of rolling out fiber to the home, fiber to the business, is that going to be under the Vodacom brand or the Neotel brand?
The strategy for us is really to make sure that we keep Neotel as a standalone company. And the reason we want to keep it as a standalone company is really focus and fix, and really tuck our fixed business that we have and that we managed to grow over the last couple of years, which is still small, when one looks at the bigger market, tuck that in under Neotel, and then do fiber to the business and fiber to the home from Neotel. We are currently busy with rolling out fiber to the home and fiber to the business in Vodacom itself, but that will all be integrated into Neotel in time once we're successful.
Shameel, are you expecting competition issues here? These are big companies. There are a few big companies, and there'll then be fewer big companies.
Well, I think, really for me, David, the issue really comes from the perspective that Neotel realized that it needs a big capital investment. And to be a very successful SNO, the reality is someone who's willing to put the required investment in has to basically step up and take on that initiative. So we currently spend about 8.5 billion a year in South Africa, and I think what we'd like to do is to increase that investment and really start to utilize and play in the fixed space as well. And I think that's really the big opportunity. So from a competition perspective, we have about 2% market share in fixed. Neotel is just over 10%, so you're looking at us being a 12% player. So, but obviously, if we capitalize it properly, Telkom will then get some serious competition in the fixed space. So yes, there will be lesser companies, but I think you'll also have a more effective fixed operator going forward.
Well, that 2% plus 10%, I suppose, is the key number there. That was Shameel Joosub, who is CEO of Vodacom. Thanks for joining us there.